Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. And today's boring topic is closing cost calculator. We're going to talk today about closing costs that are the seller's responsibility. You sold your house, you got the offer that you wanted, and guess what? Now you're smacked with some transfer taxes along with some other expenses, which we call closing costs. So in New York, we have two types of transfer taxes. One being the New York City transfer tax and the other being the New York State transfer tax. So let's see how they work and how to calculate them. Here's an important thing to remember when it comes to calculating the transfer taxes for your closing costs is that each, depending on the sale price, that will determine how to calculate the closing costs. So what we do is we have a barrier of $500,000, which means that any sales under 500 would be calculated one way, and anything above 500,000 would be calculated in a different percentage way. And that is true for all sales up until $3 million. So here are the two transfer taxes. We have New York City transfer tax and we have New York State transfer tax. So here it goes. Under 500,000, the New York City transfer tax is at 1%, and the New York State transfer tax is at 0.4%, or how I like to calculate it is I calculate $4 per each $1,000 to come up with my number. So here's an example. If you get an offer for $500,000, guess what? You don't really want to accept a $500,000. Let's make it $499,999.99 if that's how you want to go about it. That will give you at 1%. That will give you $5,000 total for the transfer tax of New York City. You will calculate 500,000 at 0.04%, or 500 times 4, which is going to give you $2,000 in total. So 5,000 plus 2,000, those are your New York City and New York State transfer taxes at a sale price of just about 1 cent below 500,000. Your transfer taxes are $7,000. Now here, how it jumps at a different, as soon as you sell the house at 500,000 or above, your New York City transfer taxes are now at 1.425%, and New York State is still at 0.04. So how? Let's calculate. 500,000 times 1.425%, total $7,125. Now that was for the New York City transfer taxes at 1.425%. We're going to take 500,000 and now we have to pay the New York State transfer taxes. We're still at $2,000. 500,000 times 0.04% equals $2,000, and now your transfer taxes are totaling $9,125 for that. Crazy, right? Anyway, what are the other closing costs that are associated with that outside of your transfer taxes are your attorney fee. Now in New York, where I'm from, Staten Island, Brooklyn, around this vicinity, attorneys usually charge somewhere along the lines of $1,250 for their closing services. And you have recording fees, which means that the title closer would need to take everything that happened in the closing and record that at the county clerk's office, and they usually charge about $250 for that service as well. So here you go. These are your closing cost calculator, and that end covers the seller's closing costs. If you felt that this information was helpful, please subscribe to my channel, like my video, share my video, ask a question, make a comment. Hope to be able to help you with other topics as well. Thanks for joining me. See you next week.